What's up, Facebook? What's happening, man? It is Thursday. I'm your boy Randy, man, and I've been dropping in a little late, but I've been got real busy lately, and I ain't mad at it. I love when business is rolling, but keeps me working a little late. I just love what I do. But anyway, when you come into the room, let me know where you're watching from. I'm talking to my replay viewers because I know I'm talking to you right now. We're going to get into it. Why are our children so lost? I know a lot of people probably wonder the same thing. What's going on, Kimberly? How you doing? Appreciate you for joining me. Washington in the house. Let me get some likes and loves when you come into the room. Share this with your friends, your loved ones, whoever it may be. What's happening, Linda? We're going to get into this one. Why are our children lost? Why are our children lost, man? We're going to get into this. Like I said, share this with your friends, your teams, whoever you think might enjoy this information, man. First off, I want to get into asking you the question of how did we get lost? And I ask this question because of the simple fact that everybody sees this sense that we came into this world with a purpose. So if we have a purpose, then somewhere along the way we've gotten lost because some of us are just now finding our purpose or finding out what we're here for or what we believe that we're here for. So that means when we came, we had a purpose. When did we get lost? I have a theory on it, if you don't mind me sharing. What's going on, Allison? What's happening, Jackie? If you don't mind me sharing my theory on it. It seems to be that somebody had already planned your life before you got here. I remember planning my daughter's life before she got here, and my son's life before he got here. I remember naming him before he got here. I remember saying all the things that he would do. He's going to be this rapper. He's going to be this singer. I remember saying all of those things. I was raising my son before he was even born. See, we got two directions that we go when we come into this world. One direction we go is the divine, your heart's true desire, your purpose. And then the other direction is that treadmill lifestyle. That treadmill lifestyle where you're steadily living off of beliefs. A full belief system where you're living off of everything that you believe, and so you travel in this path until one day you find yourself lost because you're miserable and nothing makes you happy. So I'm speaking on this now because I want people to understand the importance of our children's future, of our children's present moments right now, because it's highly important. When we're born, man, we're exploring with using the imagination. The imagination that is actually going to change the world. So you got to think about that. Our children are born into this world and they're exploring with the imagination that's supposed to change this world. But like I said, something happens along the way. We get lost, man. We get lost. The first 7 years of your child's life is the programming years of your child's life. So imagine what you put your child through. Think of what you have put your child through the first 7 years of his or her life. So think about that. We always speak about my child this, my child that, my son this, my daughter that. But your children don't actually belong to you. They came into this world through you. And you have to understand that. You have to allow your children to express themselves the way that they want to express themselves so that you can help them. You can provide them with the tools to pull all of those characteristics and all of those special things that they have inside of them. Let me get some likes. Let me get some loves if you're tracking, man. I know this is a deep one tonight because we're talking about the kids, right? You even got me sweating, huh? But we're going to get into it, though, and we're going to knock it out. Like I said, our children came into this world with information. Understood? Our children came into this world with information. So we have to be the ones that put them in front of creative, positive imagery. We have to put them in front of creative, positive imagery to stimulate their minds, man, to make them reach further. We are dumbing down our kids' potential so much. We're doing it from the first 7 years because we're trying to reroute them and put them and program them into the person that we want them to be. We have to understand that that's not how it's going to work. You're going to end up losing your child that way. That's how children get lost in the streets at an early age. That's how children end up on drugs because they can't cope. That's how children end up in these special classes because you're not reaching in and pulling out the special potential that they already have. You expect them to come out of this cookie cutter mold, and that's not how life is. They're born into this world with so much information, man. And why do you think our school system has never changed over 150 years, the same school system? They don't want to unleash the power of the human brain. And it's true. Like I said, these are my theories of why our children are so lost. It's bad enough, we name them and everything, which is cool. That's fine. But why is it so common that we blind our children from birth on up? Why is it common that we do this? Why do we do that? I mean, it's bad enough that the government's already borrowing money against our names before you're even born, but I'm going to leave that alone because that's a whole nother video. But it's bad enough that before they're even old enough to make decisions of their own, their rights are already thrown out of the window. But then we take it upon ourselves to try and blind our children all the way up until they're 18 and have to leave the nest, or 17 whenever they leave. You know, that's why I'm so passionate about what I do with eradicating child malnutrition, because I actually do see the potential in our children. I really do see the potential in our children. I know that the cure for world peace, it might be in the mind, not might be, it is in the mind of one of those children that we're helping to save. So eradicating child malnutrition, that's 6 million children that die every year. Every 6 seconds, one child dies. So I'm looking at it myself as, hey, I can actually change the world by helping save this child's life. And simply by helping someone else make healthier choices, I'm able to do this. So this is how I'm giving back, by raising my children the proper way, by instilling the proper things in them, just providing the tools for them to be creative as they want to be. That's the way you have to be. And at the same time, I see that I can reach out and help 6 million children at the same time and more. So that's what I'm reaching into. And you got to find something that speaks dear to you and rock out with it to help change the world as well. But back into what we were speaking on, man. Everybody gets excited at birth because you are running your imagination wild on all the amazing things that your kid's gonna do when he gets old enough. Go ahead, drop me some likes and love. I know you're sitting back and you're sipping on whatever and you're chilling and you peeping the whole scene on where I'm running. But drop me some likes and some loves. Let me know you're tracking with me. But real talk, we get excited. We get excited about the birth of our children because we've already raised him before he's got here. We raised him before he's even here. You know what I'm saying? I raised my son before he's even here. I knew he was going to be a professional football player. Like, come on, man, are you kidding me? Haven't even given him the opportunity to tell me what the hell it is he even wants. So are you starting to kind of understand how our children end up lost, or how you might have ended up lost? I mean, real talk. I'm keeping my notes over here because this was a deep one for me today, because I had to make sure I break y'all down the proper way, man. The proper way. You know, like I said, your children come here through you. They you feel like they're yours, you know, because you put so much into it. But then think about those first 7 years of their lives. What are they exposed to? What do they experience? Because that molds them for the rest of their lives until they figure out some way to break that mold. You got to realize that you were just the guardian of the future. Are you going to taint the future, or are you going to nurture the future? What's going on, Eric? Appreciate you for stopping in, cousin. Are you going to nurture the future, or are you going to taint the future, damage the future, poison the future? Because we are just guardians of the future. Our children are the future. What did Whitney used to say? Teach them well, but let them lead the way. Teach them well, but let them lead. I'm not going to go into a whole Coming to America spiel, but you get where I'm going with this, you know? So, I mean, it's real. It's real. You know, you can't just try to throw your children in a bunch of stuff to satisfy your ego, satisfy the things that you didn't get to accomplish, the things that your subconscious is upset with you about. You cannot use your children as a tool for that. They have a life. They have a mission. They have a purpose. They have a purpose. And you know, your job is to guide that purpose, guide that mission, see that they get to where they're going, and provide them with the right tools. Be a support network. Be the support network for them and help them to reveal their true authenticity. Man, that's all I got for you tonight. Man, hold your kids dear to you. That's why I eradicate child malnutrition through whole food nutrition. And remember that whole food nutrition is always the way. Stay happy, healthy, and humble. Peace.